Today, I wanted to show you something different. Today, I wanted to show you a case study of an account who started from $0 to $1 million in exactly 1 year. I wanted to show what we did in the PPC in order to make it happen. So let's dive in. So first of all, it's important for me to say, because sometimes Amazon sellers tend to forget it, that the PPC is actually not the most important thing in Amazon. In order for PPC to succeed, we need to have a good product, we need to have a good listing, we need to make sure we are always improving the listing, either by adding more keywords and, more important, by improving our images. So this is the first key element for success, in my opinion. Before the PPC, before we dive into strategies, this is the most important. If you have winning listing, the PPC will be very, very easy. Now, this account started exactly at the 1st of October, and we started to do the PPC in around March. And I had few things that I wanted to share that we changed in the account in order to grow in. So first of all, I want to show you the business report, which I think is important. We can see that the start is October 2023, and by this date, again, Scale Insight, we had exactly $1 million. And how we did it. So first of all, when I got this client, I saw that he had huge of spend on product pages. And in PPC, we have two goals. Either we are improving organic ranking or we are improving profits. Because it's a new account, it's new launches, we wanted to improve our organic ranking. So I pull up two campaigns just to show you the yearly day data and the last 30 days or 7 days. So we can see last year data, it's phrase, we got huge amount of clicks on product pages. Now, some people will say the ACOS is fine, but we need to remember product pages not helping us to improve our organic ranking. So weekly, we are implementing a strategy in order to improve our placement. I will say, check your account, check your placements every week, at least once a week, and increase them by 25 to 50% until you will reach a sweet spot that your product pages get minimum clicks, but your top of search and rest of search getting all of the clicks. And while you're doing it, always remember to reduce your bids, because if you're increasing your top of search by 25%, you need to reduce your bids. So let's check the last 30 days. So we can see that the last 30 days, we're still getting clicks on product pages. We're working on it, but the rest of search getting the majority of clicks, it's helping us to rank, and the ACOS is fine. And if we will check the last 7 days, majority of clicks getting to rest of search. Another product that we launch, again, when we launch it, 500 clicks came from product pages. We optimized it for rest of search, and I'm going to show later why we're doing rest of search on this account, because usually we want to do top of search at the beginning. So we started to optimize the rest of search. And if I will check the last 30 days, we can see that we're still getting product pages, but majority going to rest of search. And if I will check the last 14 days, we're almost getting non-product page, and we're getting everything to the rest of search. And again, it's super important because each click here and each sales here helping us to improve our organic rank. And this is the goal when you're launching campaigns, when you have a new account, when you're pushing sponsor product keyword, either it's exact, phrase, or broad, you want to rank. And if you're not ranking, you optimize the profits. So this is the first key element that we saw in this account. Now, the second thing is always check relevant keyword. We found out that there are some keywords that are not that relevant to the niche. Those products are more niche, so we cut a lot of keywords that are more broad. And it's super important, especially if you are a new account and you have very specific budget. Now, the last thing, that I wanted to show is to know your match type. I don't believe that when you're having a new launch, you should always do the same campaigns, because each account is different and each product is different. And it's get me to the last point, which I will get into it, is test and correct. So when I did audit for the account, I found out that the past year we got, as you can see, 37% of spend on Exact got us only 30% of sales, which is okay because Exact usually help us to improve organics. But we also have constraint of profits. And we found out that actually Broad have really good CPC, and we're getting clicks, we're getting the rank. And actually, as you can see, we're spending 29%. Only on 29% of spend, we got 33% of sales. So we found out that actually Broad is cheaper for this account and also we can improve the organic ranking. And I believe in PPC, we should always test things. We have our strategy, we're building our fundamentals, but we need to always be open-minded to change either our keywords, either our match types, and our strategy in general. Because the market is changing, but also again, each account is different. We can't take all of the accounts in Amazon and do the same strategy. It will not work. And another bonus intake here, I don't believe that all of the accounts should have the same tacos. Each account is different, and especially when you're launching, your spend will be a bit higher. So you need to always prepare for that. So to sum it up, if you have a good product, a good listing, and you checking your placement, you're checking your keyword, you're implementing new strategies on a, I would say in a monthly basis, but you on a weekly and daily basis, changing the bids, changing the placement, making sure you either improve your organic rank or either improve your profit, you will be unstoppable. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to me on the LinkedIn, and please let me know what subjects you want me to speak about on the next video. Thank you so much.